Mashup, the show that showcases Melbourne. I'm Ariel.
And I'm Scott, and as always, we've got a bumper show lined up for you today. Ariel, what are we going to be looking at?
We're going to be looking at a fire station museum.
St Patrick's Cathedral.
And Aboriginal art and craft store at Vic Markets.
Yes, as well as a Christian outreach program called Voice for Change. But Ariel, I'm so devastated that we're not going to air tomorrow.
Devastated.
Halloween, guys.
I can see the tears in your eyes.
Halloween.
I know. It's going to be amazing, and unfortunately, we won't be with you for that.
Oh man, we could have been in costumes.
We would have dressed up.
It would have been
We would
awesome.
have brought candy for the crew.
So they missed out as well.
Candy?
Think of
That's
the
really
crew.
American. I know.
Candy.
Candy.
What would you be going? What are you going for for Halloween?
Well, I don't want to give the secret away because I am hosting my own party, you know. But I think that generally speaking, being a zombie would be a cool thing.
Talking of zombies, we're about to take a look at the zombie shuffle. Let's see their costumes, because these guys are going to be ready for Halloween, no doubt. Let's take a look.
The Melbourne Zombie Shuffle is one of Melbourne's iconic events, where thousands dress as the undead and walk the streets of the city. It began in 2006 in Pittsburgh, America, with the city's first Walk of the Dead entering into the Guinness World Records. It became a worldwide hit, with countless of cities across the world beginning their own zombie walk. This year, we saw the Zombie Shuffle beginning at the Treasury Gardens, opening with a performance by the band Up S03. The event then made its way down Collins and Swanston Street. Eating a few onlookers along the way. Finishing at Alexandra Gardens. It had an attendance record of about 6,000 people turning out for the event.
A lot of dedicated zombies right there.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all ready for Halloween.
Yeah, they really
How
are,
great.
aren't they? You're
Stay in
quite right.
costume for 2 weeks.
All that dripping blood down their neck. Ooh.
Bit much, bit much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Makes me squeamish.
Yeah.
Now, Ariel, we're about to look at a fire station museum. I understand you live beside one.
I do, and yet I have never met a fireman.
What are you doing, mate? What are you doing wrong? Just go knock on the door.
I know.
And say hello, as opposed to
I have
call
a
them
cat
to your
trapped in a
house which
tree.
is on fire.
Yeah, true.
You don't want it to go the other way around.
No. Well, let's have a look at the fire station museum.
Eastern Hill Fire Station is the central fire station of Melbourne, located on the corner of Victoria Parade and Gibson Street. The station was built in 1891 and opened on the 3rd of November 1893, replacing the original fire station of Melbourne. In 1972, a new annex was added to the complex, with emergency vehicles now exiting onto Gibson Street instead of Victoria Parade. The museum contains exhibits pertaining the old MFB board, the Chief Fire Officer, a showcase of the fully refurbished fire appliances, a display of the International Firefighting Garment, and a dedication to the MFB sister firefighting organisation.
Now, Scott, you were saying it'd be a good thing if, you know, having the fire station next door to me,
Yeah, it would
right?
be very convenient.
Well,
You could sleep easily.
I unfortunately did catch myself on fire.
You say you caught yourself on fire. You
Well,
look
not
okay.
myself. I'm fine. It was my scarf. I
Yeah.
was cooking some pasta. You know, it
How
just
does
happened.
that happen when you're cooking a pasta?
It was a scarf. That's how it happens. It was just dangling in the open flame.
Okay, so if we can take a point from this, don't cook wearing scarves.
Don't.
We'll see you
Please
after the break. Bad.
don't. I know.
Welcome back to Mashup, the show that showcases Melbourne.
Yep. And next we'll be looking at a store with Aboriginal art and crafts.
Yeah, now is it the Queen Victoria Market? Now, I usually shop at the South Melbourne Market, so I've never seen this store.
Oh. But I understand that you collect a little bit of art.
I
so you
do,
might
I do.
like
I have a
to.
small collection that I'm slowly growing. One day I'll open a gallery, I
nice.
swear. But I'd love to check out this place.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
But you were telling me that with every piece that they sell,
Yeah, every piece that they sell, they give you a history on the art and the culture as well.
and the meaning behind the
Yeah.
painting. I think that's fascinating. I definitely want to check it out. So
Let's have a look.
let's find out some more.
Have you ever been to Queen Victoria Market? You'll be surprised and enlivened by the many fresh ingredients and the enthusiastic and energetic merchants. At the corner of the market, there's a shop. Entering the shop, you can feel a breeze from ancient times, because these works were made by Aboriginal people. Julie is the owner of the shop. She always welcomes customers as if they were old friends, and many customers return to the counter because of her personality.
Hi, my name is Julie and I'm a Wiradjuri woman. We were the first business to seek permission from the traditional landowners of the area to trade on their land. It was my dream to be able to make an income, look after my family and work for my community with passion, which is the Aboriginal community. We had no business experience other than we had a great product. We only carry what you call licensed products, and meaning that our artists are paid fairly and equitably for their arts and crafts, and we deal with businesses that produce on behalf of Aboriginal artists, but they pay the licensing fee and royalties to individuals. Our passion has always been to work with grassroots people. One of the very first women that we worked with had come from a family violence program, and she was painting teacups and saucers that she would buy from the op shop and paint them with Aboriginal designs and vases and come in and sell them to us each week or each fortnight. And this went on for a number of years, and we were very happy to sell her work, and she gradually became quite good at what she did. And during this whole time of making a small amount of income each week with us, she was raising 3 children on her own, who all obtained their VCE, which is a great achievement on its own. And when her children had completed their VCEs, she then went on to university herself, and we were still receiving her small paintings, and she's now one of Victoria's barristers. The women's artworks from Utopia, when I sell their artwork, I feel ever so proud. I know where they are, I know the harsh conditions that they live under, and it's been a fair trade, and it's been a good trade. People can feel them and touch them, and they get a sense of where they're from. We always believed in trying to do the right thing. In business, you can always have two pathways, and one is that you can continually look to take the best out of everything and give nothing in return, or you can do it ethically and it keeps everybody afloat. And that's the pathway we've chosen. Perhaps you don't make as much money, but you certainly sleep well at night, and you make a lot more friends, and for your own core values. It's a good feeling when at the end of the night when you make your cup of tea and you reflect on what's happened for the day. And you just think, yeah, I've touched someone today. You know? Yeah. I've enjoyed, no, I can't say that. Yeah. Yeah, don't do it anymore because I'll get real shame.
We have to keep in mind there is a mediator between artists and people. And this is how we make a difference.
Another place that I definitely want to check out in Melbourne. Now, I'm wondering, Ariel, have you ever been to St. Patrick's Cathedral?
I have actually.
And what are your thoughts? Because it's about 166 years old.
It is quite an old building.
I believe it was built in 1848.
Yeah, so it has a lot of history.
It does.
It's really beautiful to look at. I believe the style is Gothic Revival, which sounds really cool.
It's beautiful, so I think we should definitely take a look. So let's check out St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Designed by William Wardell, St. Patrick's is regarded internationally as the finest ecclesiastical building in Australia, and a preeminent example of the Gothic Revival style. Wardell was commissioned to prepare plans for a cathedral, but the project was delayed by severe labor shortages during the gold rush of 1851, when almost every able-bodied man in the colony left for the goldfields. The cathedral was designed in the Gothic style of early 14th century based on the great medieval cathedrals of England, a style at the height of its popularity in the mid-19th century.
Such a beautiful church. It makes so much sense why
stunning.
it's so significant in our culture and in our state, because
It's been there for a while.
It's been there for a while.
It's got a lot of history.
And it's so beautiful as well. It makes sense why so many people do get married there.
Smack bang in the middle of the city.
Very convenient.
Yeah, I'd say.
Now, don't forget, you can find all of our last episodes, all of our past episodes even, on YouTube and on Channel 31's catch-up service.
Also very
Catch Up
convenient.
TV. Yes.
Aha. Yep. Twitter and Facebook also.
And Instagram. We'll be back right after this break.
Welcome back to Mashup. I'm Ariel.
And I'm Scott. Now, last week, if you watched the show, we looked at an outreach program for youth called the Reach Foundation.
Yeah, we did. But at the moment, we're going to be taking a look at something called Voice for Change.
Now, it is an outreach program created by a Christian group to teach young people about lifestyle choices and the decisions that they make whilst they're growing up.
Within their own religion.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's take a look.
More and more religious organizations are creating youth outreach ministries. Their aim to promote religious values in everyday life to the youth of churches all around Australia. One up and rising organization is Voice for Change.
Voice for Change is basically young people coming together, people who stand up for truth, people who believe in the truth that is from the Bible.
Voice for Change aims to help provide a biblical point of view on key topics that affect the lives of Australian youth.
I was just interested in coming along because of the issues that you talk about tend to not be issues that are really talked about in churches in great detail or depth. So I was just wanting to talk about them a bit more and learn a bit about them.
Their view on the effects of pornography has been a key issue for several months with their program Porn Demons. Porn Demons helps Australian youth understand the problems with pornography.
There's two separate TED Talks, both by non-Christians, one by an Israeli, one by an American, that have both talked about porn and its negative impacts. You've got the issue of sexual slavery, you've got the issue of rape, there's drug addiction for women who are in the industry. Men in the industry also suffer major problems as well, both health and mentally. It's a huge drain on the economy. It clogs up broadband. It takes time away from people's working occupation. It damages marriages, and it also impacts the ability, especially for men, but also for women, to actually have a relationship.
You can't have a healthy sex life if you're addicted to porn. Because like it was said before in the event today, it is an addiction, and like every time that you spend in it desensitizes you, and then you need something higher, something stronger, something that would give you that next hit.
Voice for Change helps reach out to the youth through truth events where they go to different churches and engage with the youth in that area.
It's good to actually talk about it and to learn about it and what all the facts behind it are as well. What God thinks about it as well as scientifically what is out there, statistics and things like that.
They educate the youth on different issues such as pornography, total fertility rates, and other lifestyles and choices that youth may face in their lives.
I woke up to realizing how some of these things have a personal effect on me and my future, like me, my family and my future. And I realized, like if I don't do what I can do, I will be paying the price for it.
Overall, the youth enjoy themselves with food, Q&A, and trivia that help enlighten good Christian values through good biblical understanding.
That looks like a really beautiful program to be a part of.
It does. Now, sadly, we've reached the end of another episode of Mashup.
Not another one.
Another one.
But we'll be back next week.
That's right. And Halloween is tomorrow, so wishing you a very happy Halloween.
Oh.
Ariel, if you Hulk for Halloween, I hope that's good for you. I hope you have lots of fun.
I know. Are you
Don't
going to
get
give me
too angry.
treats, or do I have to trick you?
I think I'll give you treats because I don't know what you'll do. We've already established that she has rage issues on the show, so
What
let's
do you
not find out
mean?
what's going to happen.
Well, you can catch us next week, but you can also have a look on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
And Instagram as well. You can catch us all over the internet and all across social media, so please do like us.
Like us a lot.
Yes. But to take us out tonight, we're going to be hearing from the band The Elliots with their song,
Don't Tell Me What to Do.
the name of the track.
Yeah.
Catch you next week, guys.
Bye.